Good day, everybody. My name is Julie Block. I am a board certified music therapist. I have been a music therapist for 20 years, and I have started my private practice back in 1998 here in South Florida. My private practice is from Miami-Dade County, Palm Beach County, and also Broward County. So, all of South Florida on the East Coast. And we work with a variety of populations, mostly geriatrics of all functioning levels, from skilled nursing facilities to daycare centers to memory care homes to assisted living facilities as well as independent living facilities. We also work with children in pediatric nursing facilities as well as children at um, nursery schools because we provide music education and enrichment classes. We also provide a services at facilities for those that are suffering with substance abuse, and we also work with at schools for children that are on the spectrum. And we have a lot of one-on-one clients as well. So we have 5 music therapists that work with us, and we work with a variety of populations in the Tri-County, South Florida area. The interns that would be our interns have a opportunity to observe many different music therapy styles by observing the music therapists that we have on staff, and they get to see the different personalities and different approaches, and they can find their own voice as a music therapist through watching others you know engage and be effective. I was asked a few questions to prepare for this um, opportunity. And one of the questions I was asked is, what are some tips to give an intern? And I would have to say to think about the kind of career that you wish to have. If you think that you want to be independent and have your own business, then definitely think about having an internship at a private practice site. This way, you can find the ins and outs, the pros and the cons about having a private practice. If you feel that you are more somebody that would like to have the stability of a corporation or a school, then look into an internship that will have that so you can see the pros and cons of working at a facility like that as well. So I would suggest to think about the kind of career and kind of population you want to work with when you look into what internship you want to have. A good candidate for our internship would be somebody that is cheerful, somebody that's outgoing, and somebody that's independent. I'm going to be giving a lot of resources. This internship is a lot about learning repertoire and being given opportunities to try new things, see what works, see what doesn't work, and um, really try to find your own voice. So somebody that is cheerful and engaging is would be very successful in this internship. I give the interns a lot of materials from songs and session plans and ideas and props and visuals and musical instruments and help shape their session plans. And then they are able to execute and find their own voice and see what works and what doesn't work. If what would not be a good fit for this internship is somebody that is just going to sit back and let the days fly by, because they do fly by very fast. 6 months is goes by in a blink of an eye. So somebody that is going to be practicing daily new songs, new materials, is somebody that will be successful in this internship. Somebody that is not going to take use their time efficiently, will not do well. They're going to be out in the beach and enjoying the warm, sunny weather we have in South Florida. You're not going to be practicing. You're not going to be practicing and learning more repertoire and thinking about different ways to engage the clientele. You're not going to be as successful. So definitely want to tell interns, take advantage of your time and learn as much as you can, because once you finish your internship and you are in the professional world, you have even less time. So take advantage of when you are in your internship to learn as much repertoire as possible and to really try to experiment on different things that you can do and find your voice. Um, this internship, again, is about gaining hands-on experience with a variety of populations and learning a lot of repertoire. A typical day would depend on what stage you are in your internship. Obviously, in the beginning, you are just observing a variety of a few different music therapists, and different sites. And then um, once you start getting comfortable, you'll start to co-lead, and you should be starting to obviously every day working on repertoire. And then once you start feeling more comfortable, you'll go from co-leading to leading more of the session, thinking about different music experiences to engage the clientele in. Most of them are groups, some of them are one-to-ones, but most of our services are groups, small groups that can range as small as 5, but sometimes could be as large as 15. If there's anybody out there that have any questions, please do ask me. And um, I have a multifaceted business. Not only do we provide music therapy services to over 100 facilities a week, but I am also a professional violinist, and we perform at weddings and corporate functions every week, mostly on the weekends, but sometimes during the week. And so there have been interns, and I also have a music school that we have over 85 students teaching music education, like instruments, violin, piano, voice, flute, cello, guitar, obviously. So several of my past interns have made extra income by teaching, by performing at weddings and corporate functions. I don't think I mentioned this, but this is a paid internship. If you are relocating to South Florida, it pays $4,500. And if you are already down here, then it pays 35. The difference is the $1,000 is to help, relocate and, find a temporary housing and all that. So, but the stipend is geared to help offset the driving costs and the expenses that you would have, because we don't have a brick and mortar store where we provide services. We go to locations and provide the services. So if you have any questions about, um, traveling to a place, if you are unsure if that's something that you can do, then this wouldn't be for you, because as a private practice, we actually go to our clients. So if you have any, you have to have good transportation, and the stipend helps offset the cost that you're going to have for that. And so you have an opportunity to perform at weddings and teach, as well as be fully immersed in your internship and engage with a variety of populations. Does anyone have any questions? Well, I've had several interns in the past. Actually, some of my interns have now become employees for a few years now. Most of my employees have been with me for several years. One has been with me for 15 years. So she is loved by all our clientele, and she knows them through and through because she's been their therapist for the last 15 years. So Kat is mentioning the $2 bills. That was when the government wasn't shut down and we visited DC. That was a lot of fun.